Okay, here's an interesting situation. This is to teach you how to solve for a situation where it's an inelastic collision, but they don't stick together, so it's not a perfectly inelastic collision. You have a ball with a mass of 0.2 kilograms traveling at an unknown velocity to the right. It's going to collide with this target. And once it leaves the target, so it's going to collide with the target, and it's going to punch a hole in here and then leave the target at 15 meters per second. So the velocity of the ball is 15 meters per second after it collides with the target, passes through it. So the target slows it down. What we're looking for is the velocity of the ball before it hit the target. The target is moving towards the ball before it is hit. And it's traveling at 1.5 meters per second towards the ball. That's why I use the negative sign here. It has a mass of 3 kilograms, the target, and the ball passes through it and brings the target to rest. So after the collision, the target stops when the ball is traveling at 15 meters per second. Before the collision, the ball is moving towards the target with some unknown velocity as the target's coming in the opposite direction at 1.5 meters per second. Because the ball passes through the target, it's not perfectly inelastic. So to solve this, initial total momentum equals final total momentum. Well, the initial total momentum is going to be the total momentum of the ball plus the total momentum, the initial momentum of the ball plus the initial momentum of the target. And then afterwards, you have the final momentum of the ball plus the final momentum of the target. That is 0 because the target comes to a stop. This will be the mass of the ball times its initial velocity, which is what we're looking for, plus the mass of the target times its initial velocity equals the mass of the ball times its final velocity. Now the ball has a mass of 0.2. We're looking for VBO. The mass of the target is 3 times negative 1.5 because it's going in towards the ball. And then afterwards, the ball has a mass of 0.2 and travels at 15 meters per second. So 0.2 VBO plus, or minus, because of the negative sign, minus 4.5 equals 3. So we solve for VBO, and that's going to be add 4.5 to the other side, 7.5 divided by 0.2, which is 37 meters per second. So the ball was traveling at 37 meters per second before it hit the target. It passes through the target, leaving at 15 meters per second, bringing the target to a stop.